morning, everybody. This is Jean-Charles Compagnon with the KiOui app, and today I'm going to show you how to bling your email or make your email look a little bit more professional very easily for key tracking or key feedback or any other application that you use that uses email. So as you can see, I'm already logged into key tracking and I'm on the home page of key tracking. I'm going to show you how to create a very nice little email quite easily. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to my eBay store, and you can go to your store, your eBay template. You can use the exact same technique to bling your email. So the first thing that I did, as you can see here, my store page is a little bit bigger than my video, but basically I took a screenshot. So I'm going to do that pretty quickly, and I'm going to open it into my favorite little program, which is paint.net. You can use pretty much any program that you want, and I'm going to paste my screenshot. As you can see my screen here. What I'm going to do first off is resize it a little bit so that you can see it better. And I'm going to select the cropping tool, and I'm going to crop my whole header here. The header of my store. I'm not going to show you in detail how to use cropping tools and paint.net or some other program. You will have to do that. My intent is to show you how to make a quick design. So I have my header here, and I'm saving it as a file called header, and I'm uploading it into my server, so it's on the internet. Now I'm going to paste again my screenshot of my store, and this time I'm going to select this little area here, which you can find pretty much everywhere. It has your color, and I'm going to crop it. Image crop. Now here I'm going to select a big chunk in the middle, and I'm going to copy and paste it. Again, I'm not going to show you in great detail how to use those programs. What I'm showing you is how to make the quick design and how to use it in the KiOui apps. And I'm going to move that little part that I copied and then just easily erase the text here by doing that. Now I'm going to save this image as footer, and I'm going to copy it onto my server. Now that we have those two images, I can close out of my program, and I'm back into my store. I'm going to close this window, and I'm going to show you what resulted in this. I uploaded the email header photo, which is a screenshot of the top of my eBay store, and I emailed the footer here. I also found on Google Images a little Facebook-like icon and a little sale icon, which I will show you where I put later. I also recorded on this little notepad the links that I will want to assign to some of those so that I don't have to search them directly. So now let's move this on the side, and let's go into one of our messages. So right here in my message, I have some text here that I already done, and it's nice, it's stock, but it could look a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the source button here, and I'm going to select all, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to make a new line on my notepad here, and I'm going to paste this code to save it. It's a way for me to save it, and I put it back on the side. Now I can come here and erase everything. Whoops, push the back key, not the back key. let's go back, and I want to erase there you go, erase everything in here. So the first thing we're going to do to give a little layout to our design is we're going to create a table. So I'm using this little icon here to create a table. You scroll down so you can see it better. And I'm going to select the 4 rows, 1 column. I'm not going to put a width. Oh, I said 4 rows. I'm not going to put a width. Cell padding, I like to give it a 0. Cell spacing, cell padding. And I'm not going to give it a border. So what this will do is this will create a table that's a layout. It's an invisible table that nobody can see but me, but it helps me position my layout within the page. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So you can see now it created this little tiny table that we really can't see. Since I'm positioned into the first field here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my header right here. So I'm going to click on Image, and I'm going back to my notepad here, and I'm going to copy that header that we created earlier and upload it to our server. I've copied it, and I'm going to paste it as the URL. I don't care to set the width, I'm just going to let it use whatever my image is, and I'm going to put a border of 0. And you can see actually it filled that up for me. It knows already the size of my image. And you can see what it's going to look like a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And here we got the header of my email. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to add a link to this header. So when people click on it, whether it's my store logo, this text here, or here, I want them to be redirected to my eBay store. So I'm going to click here, and the URL of my eBay store, which I copied here, I'm going to copy it again and paste it here. It's not an eBay store URL, but it's a redirect that sends it to my eBay store regardless of where it is. It's kind of my way of owning my own traffic. But you can use any URL. It can point to your eBay store. It could point to your other store if you want. But that's the way to create a link. So I'm going to click OK. And here I have the header. While I'm at it, I'm going to scroll down to the last field. And I'm going to add my footer. I'm going to copy this. Here I'm going to add an image with that URL and a border of 0. And I'm going to click OK. This one doesn't need to be a link. So you can see already how this looks a little bit better for positioning. This starts to have a header and a footer. Now in this area here, I'm going to create a new table, and this time this table is going to have 1 row and 2 columns. I'm not going to put a width again, cell spacing and cell padding at 0 and border at 0. So this created this table with 2 little fields. I'm going to start by putting some spaces, by pressing the space bar a couple of times down here. That helps me to see my field here. Now I'm going to click on the second field. It's not easy to see, and I'm going to try to find my second field and press space there. This way I can access my field easier. In this field here, I'm simply going to write, this is where my text goes. And I'm going to use this because I'm going to switch into the source code right here, and I'm going to scroll down and search for this is where the text goes. Here you go. This is where the text goes. So now I'm going to go back to this text that I've saved, the source code that I've saved from my message before, and I'm going to highlight it all copy it. I'm going to go back here and select this is where this text goes and paste over it to replace it. I'm going to uncheck the source code to go back to my email. And here's what happened. Now we have the text that we had before that is actually looking pretty good with a header and a footer. And here we have a cell which, by adding spaces, lets me space where my text is going to show. Having a little indent like this looks very professional. Now I'm going to go back down to this area here, and I'm going to create a table right here with one row and let's say 4 columns. The width I'm not going to have, like usual, self padding, self spacing, and border of 0. So now I have four little of these. They're not easy to find, but because I'm already in one right there, I'm going to leave my cursor where it is, and I'm going to add an image. And this time I'm going to add my like us on Facebook. Or fan, I forgot what it is, but I'm going to copy this image, put it here, paste it. I don't want any border. And here we have a little link tab, so I'm going to click on link, and I'm going to go back here and copy that link to my Facebook page that I previously saved. And you can always come back here, you know, save your message, and then come back later to do it. And for a target, I'm going to ask it to load into a new window because I don't want it to be loading in my email, or I just want it to create a new window. I'm going to click OK. And now I have a little Facebook, like us on Facebook button. Down here on one of the other tab, or a little space that I have, I'm going to add another image. And this time I'm going to add this cell image that I have, that I found on Google Image before, no rights, and no width, border 0. You see it creates a little cell icon like this. And for the link, I'm going to use this link to my eBay store that links to all of my items on sale. Again, you could make it link to whatever you want. To paste and select a new window, save it. And so now we have this design with a header and a footer, header and footer with the message. So that looks a lot more professional. You can grab the corner here to expand it a little bit. It won't let you expand too much on the right, but if you grab it down, depending on your browser, you can expand this view, and it shows you what it looks like. So when somebody is going to receive your email now, instead of just getting the plain text that we had before with nothing, they're going to receive this email with the header, the footer, some links to click. Down here, you know, you could easily add whatever you want. If it's an Azure image, or if it's a motto, we love our buyers, for example. You get the idea. I'm going to erase that because I don't want to put that into mine, although I love my buyers, like we all do. So this is how you create this little text message. Now if you want to copy that into another, so first we're going to save it. I'm sorry. There, my old email is saved, and now it's in use. Now right here I have those tracking for US 1 and I have international one. Let's say I want to copy my design to another email. I'm going to go into source and I'm going to select all. I'm going to copy it, and now I can go to international one, for example. I'm going to go to source, and I'm going to go on top. I'm not going to erase my text here. Do a few spaces, and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to uncheck source and see what it looks like. There. Now you can see that I have my text right here, and I wanted to keep that just in case there is a difference. For example, for my messages for international buyers, I ship first class and I don't have tracking number, so I really don't want to bother them with it, so I didn't put the tracking number here. So an easy way of just copying, I could, just change it here, but if I want to make sure I have my text, I could just simply delete this text, put a bunch of spaces so I don't lose my field here, and then just copy or cut this text to be efficient and paste it here. There's a little space on top that I'm going to remove. There. Space on the bottom, and here you go. Let's see if I have some spaces here I want to delete. Nope. And here you go. I have now this design for my other email, which I'm going to go down and save. Now let's see. I'm going to send myself a test message of the other one to see if I can show you what it looks like. So US one, save and send myself a little text message. Let's wait a few seconds for it to come across. And here is what your email looks like when you receive it. So you can see that it has the header. This is a sample, so it puts some person's information. But you can see how that information looks a lot more professional within the header, the footer, and some of those links that are clickable. If you click on sale, for example, you get redirected to my store with all of my items on sale. Facebook redirects to my Facebook page, and you could add, some other icons or links like I showed you, Twitter, Pinterest, and anything else. So I hope this helped. If you have any question, links are below as usual. Feel free to contact us, email us, connect with us. We're here to help. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day. Thank you.